You want your thumbnails to look like this or this? Well, keep watching, boo, and I'm gonna tell you exactly how. Hey, it's me, Kaylee. Welcome back to my channel. So, today's video, I'll be showing you how I make my YouTube thumbnails. Plus, I'll be answering some questions that I get asked often and like all the time. I won't be answering all of them, but I will be answering some in this video. But let's just get this video straight on the road. Let's get this video going, baby, because I'm gonna give y'all what y'all clicked on. Right, duh. The first step of this very easy tutorial is get the apps you need. The apps you are gonna need is Canva and Fontto. Those are probably like the only apps I use. I might use PixArt, but I don't use PixArt that often. I really only use Canva and Fontto, and those are the only two apps you're gonna need. To make good thumbnails, you have to take pictures of everything. I'm saying you go to the bathroom, take a picture of you in the mirror, or just take a picture of your skincare products, or let's say you're going into the kitchen, take a picture of what you're finna eat, either it be a snack, a pizza. I'm talking about everything. Let's say you go outside, take a picture of the sky. I don't even know. Just take pictures of every single little thing, because I promise you, it's gonna all work out in the end. Okay, I really use Canva for the grid and the little graphics that I want to put on my thumbnails. So let's say Polaroid pictures or arrows, I use Canva for that. When you get into Canva, the first thing you're gonna click is YouTube thumbnail, because you want to make a YouTube thumbnail. And once you click the YouTube thumbnail, you're literally just gonna see a blank slate, but it's gonna be 16:9, which is like the thumbnail format. To add pictures and spice this little white screen up, you're gonna click on elements, and once you click on elements, you're then gonna scroll all the way down, and you're gonna find where it says grids. Once you find where it says grids, you're gonna click see all, and then you're gonna find whatever grid you want. I usually use like 4, like I usually put 4 pictures, so I do the 4 gridded one, but you can do all type of grids. Like let's say this thumbnail for an example, I used 4 grids, or this thumbnail for an example, which I did 5. Or you can do like this thumbnail when I did a vertical picture in the middle and then 2 little boxes on each side. You can literally do all types of formats for like the grids. So once you have the 4 grids, you can start adding your pictures and really building this thumbnail, making this thumbnail come together, baby. Once you're done with Canva, we can get to Fontto now. Fontto, this is where I put all the fonts. This is where I get all my fonts and I put it onto the thumbnail. A question that I get asked all the time is, where do I get my fonts? I get my fonts from DaFont or DaFont. I don't really know how to say it. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, DaFont. You can either get this on Safari or Google, or you can download the app. I have the app because I get new fonts all the time. But on DaFont, you can get all different types of fonts. You can get cartoons, bubble, cursive, very bold letters. You can really get any type of font you want on DaFont. So that's why I've always used their fonts, and it's so easy. You literally just click 2 buttons. You click download, and then you put it into Fontto, and then you can add any type of font you want to your thumbnails. So my favorite fonts are Gratoon. I don't know if that's how you say it, but that's like one of my top favorite fonts, and Cloud Candy or Lemon Milk Bold. I think those are like the ones. Those are like the top 3 fonts that I use for like most of my thumbnails. Also, Fontto is really easy to use. It's easy to put the fonts on the thumbnail, move it around, change the size, make it smaller or bigger, and it's just really easy to use, which is why I use Fontto like for almost everything. But once you're done putting the fonts on your thumbnail, you then can go back to Canva and you can add all different types of graphics. You can add bubbles, Polaroids, arrows. You can add more pictures. You can just make your thumbnail more engaging once you're finished with the font and you have the grid and stuff. Like once you add those little things to spice up your thumbnail, it is more likely that your thumbnail is gonna get clicked on and people are going to want to watch your video just because of the thumbnail. I'm telling you, thumbnails are one of the most important things that you could do for your YouTube channel. If you want to grow on YouTube, have good thumbnails. Promise you. Promise you. If you want views, have good thumbnails. That's all I gotta say. So this is the finished thumbnail. This isn't a real video. This is just a random thumbnail that I did, but it turned out cute, didn't it? Didn't it? I just freestyled on this thumbnail. I'm not actually posting a weekend in my life. This isn't a real video that I'm gonna be posting. I might, but it's probably not gonna be this exact thumbnail. But that's how I make my thumbnails. I promise you, easy, very, very, very easy to make my thumbnails. And also, if you want your thumbnails to pop even more, is to make a color theme. Now for questions that I get asked all the time and so often. The first one is, what is the best tip to grow your YouTube channel? The best tip I can give anyone trying to start a YouTube channel, or somebody that already has a YouTube channel and they're just trying to grow. If you want to grow your YouTube channel, you have to promote yourself. I'm saying post on every social media that you have. I'm talking Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube community tab. I'm telling you, just promote yourself like crazy. Like, do not be scared to put yourself out there. Because if you're scared to promote yourself and tell people that you have a YouTube channel, YouTube is not for you, baby. YouTube is not for you, I promise. If you are scared, do not be scared. If you are scared, don't be scared. Literally. That love that you have for YouTube is really going to push you through. If you love doing YouTube, it's gonna come to you. I promise you. The views, the likes, the subscribers, it's gonna come to you. If you just love what you're doing, if you put in the work, it's gonna happen. The next question is, where do I get my music? I get my music from YouTube strictly, but it cannot be copyrighted. So I would just search up non-copyrighted music into the YouTube bar and just find a song you like. That's exactly what I do. I make sure it's not copyrighted though, but I get all the music that I use in my videos from YouTube. You have to dig deep for good music, but I promise you, when you find good music, it's gonna make your video so much better. The next question is, how do I change the thumbnail to my YouTube videos? To change your thumbnail, you have to have YouTube Studio. If you do not have YouTube Studio, you will not be able to change the thumbnail to your videos. You cannot change your thumbnail on YouTube. You have to have YouTube Studio. It's like the YouTuber app, I guess. The next question is, what camera do I have? I have the Canon XX740HS. I got this camera probably like years ago. I got this camera like in like 2022 maybe, so probably like 3 years ago. I got this camera when it was only like $600. Now it's like $800, pushing $1,000. I don't really know. Like, digital cameras have gone up. Like, they're in high demand right now. Good alternatives or good cameras that also are good is the Sony ZV-1, Sony ZV-1F, Canon G7X Mark II, 3. Also I I don't know, the DJI Osmo. That camera is so popular right now. I'm like, everybody and their mama, their uncle, their cousin got that camera. So that's obviously a really good camera. Why is my camera open? Okay, anyway, back to the video. I got distracted. Another tip that I do have is post YouTube shorts. YouTube shorts have grown my channel so much. YouTube shorts, it gets your channel growing. I might tell you a joke, but I never tell you a lie, you know? I would say try to make your videos at least 10 minutes long. If your video is at least 10 minutes long, you are guaranteed to get your watch time hours faster than posting 7-minute videos, 4-minute videos. Cut that out. Just cut that. Make longer videos. Make longer videos. Make longer videos. Okay? Put yourself out there more. Show more personality to your YouTube videos. Because once you show that personality, you just start talking. You start talking to the camera. You get more comfortable. And you'll have more footage. Yeah. But I'm going to end this video off here. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope you learn how to make some cute old little thumbnails. I hope you got some intel about how to grow your channel. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in my next video.